What's up, everybody? Jordan McAbee here, lead NASCAR analyst over at RotoBaller. We're coming off a wild race at Bristol Motor Speedway, one that had a very unexpected tire wear, ended up creating a very frustrating day for bettors, but also a great race to watch. Toyota once again dominating the race, Denny Hamlin getting to victory lane. As far as us, last week, Brad Keselowski, we hit him top Ford, plus 575 on the betting board. And my algorithm did predict Denny Hamlin to win that race. It does now predict 2 of the last 3 winners in the NASCAR Cup Series. So if you have not yet signed up for the premium RotoBaller NASCAR content, make sure you do so. Use code Jordan24. You're going to save 25% off. Get in on the winning with RotoBaller. We're hot right now. We're hopefully continue it this week at Circuit of the Americas. Like I said, though, first road course race of the season. Other road course races, when we're looking at this week, it's Circuit of the Americas, or COTA for short. We're looking at Sonoma. We're looking at Watkins Glen, Indy Road Course, Charlotte Roval, all these places that they ran at last season. They also ran at Road America in 2022 with this next-gen car. And if you want to, you can add in the Chicago Street Course, just to get some more road course data. But road course races are very different than our typical races. First race of the season, we have some questions going in. Not to mention, this is only the 4th race that the NASCAR Cup Series has ran at Circuit of the Americas. So a lot of question marks, but we're here to break it down for you and get ready for the Texas Automotive Gradn Prix coming up this weekend. Now, like I said, fourth race ever at COTA. 2021, it was a rain-shortened race. Absolute shit show for NASCAR. It was a black eye on the sport. Chase Elliott won. As far as everything's concerned, though, go ahead and disregard all of those stats. Go back to 2022. Crazy battle at the end. Ross Chastain beating and banging with AJ Allmendinger. Alex Bowman ended up dumping Allmendinger in the final turn. Chastain gets the win. Tyler Reddick had a dominating effort here last year. Went to victory lane. We had a lot of late restarts, which kind of jumbled up. It became a game of survival for many drivers. But Tyler Reddick, one of the best road course racers in the series, ended up getting the win. So now we're going on to this year's race at COTA. The favorite, no surprise, Tyler Reddick, plus 450 on the betting board. He opened at 6-1. I actually bet that because I felt like that's the best number we're going to get him all weekend. Reddick should be super fast in qualifying and practice. Would not be surprised if he ends up on race day being in that 4-1, maybe 3.5-1 range. He was 5th at COTA in 2022. Like I said, he won last year. Best average running position at road courses last year. And with how strong Toyota is right now, with how much speed that organization has right now, Tyler Reddick rightfully the favorite. Now, moving on, you can't talk road courses without talking about Chase Elliott. He's at 9-1 right now. I think those odds are a little too short. That's something we call the Chase Elliott effect. But the fact of the matter is, it is Chase Elliott, and he is great at road courses. He did not race here at COTA last season when he was out with his injury, but he won the 2021 race, that rain-shortened race, finished 5th here in 2022, and over the last 17 road courses, 10 top 5s, the best average driver rating, 110.3. Chase Elliott should be a contender this weekend. Will he be like a legitimate, dominating contender? We'll have to wait and see how practice and qualifying goes, but right now, Chase Elliott has definitely kind of lost his edge a little bit on road courses. Still, though, a very solid top 5 threat. Going a little further down on the betting board, Ross Chastain, like I said, he won here in 2022. He actually has the best driver rating here at COTA over the 3 races that they've ran. He's never finished worse than 4th here in these 3 races. He was 4th here last year, but it is a little concerning because it's his only finish better than 10th on road courses in the last 8 starts on this track type. So he seems to have COTA figured out, maybe not road courses overall. Still, though, Ross Chastain, 16-1. Another guy that I'm looking at this weekend heading into this race in Texas. Another guy that seems to have this track figured out, Alex Bowman, sitting at 25-1. Again, I haven't bet it yet. I've only made a couple bets so far. But Alex Bowman, he's finished 3rd and 2nd over the last 2 COTA races. 4th best average driver rating at this racetrack. He threw in another top 5 finish at the Indy Road Course last year. I'm targeting Alex Bowman early this week. I think he's going to come out fast. I think he's going to have a ton of speed in that 48 Chevrolet. I love his top 10 at plus 125. I haven't bet it yet, but if I had to bet a top 10 right now, I'm probably betting Alex Bowman plus 125. Another top 10 bet that I like, Austin Cindric, also at plus 125. He's finished 6th and 8th in the last 2 road course races here at COTA. Top 10 finishes in 5 of the last 11 road course races with this next-gen car. He's quite unreliable. It is Austin Cindric. You never really count on him, but the potential is there. So Austin Cindric, another guy to keep an eye on this weekend. Speaking of potential, Shane Van Gisbergen, he is racing this week. If you don't remember who that was, last year he made his first ever Cup Series start at the Chicago Street Course, went on to win it. He also ran the Indy Road Course last year. He finished 10th, which is impressive enough. Like I said, he's sitting at 16-1. That's not good enough for me to bite. Not really liking any Shane Van Gisbergen lanes right now, or SVG for short. Another thing to note this week is he is running a Colleague racing car. He ran the Trackhouse cars last year when he got his win at Chicago Street Course and where he got his top 10 at the Indy Road Course. Running the Colleague car this week shouldn't be a huge deal because, AJ Allmendinger is typically very fast in those cars, but it adds a little bit of unreliability because Colleague this season specifically is down on speed from last season. And they're really only competitive, in these road course races. So if they've just lost a little bit of speed and a little bit of touch, that could take SVG down from a legitimate race contender to maybe just a top 10 threat. So another guy just to keep an eye on heading into this weekend. And again, mentioned AJ Allmendinger. He's also at 16-1. He could have won here in 2022. He won at the Charlotte Roval last October. He's finished 6th or better in 5 of the last 7 road course races in this next-gen car. You can never count AJ Allmendinger out. Should be a contender here this weekend at Circuit of the Americas. Fact of the matter is this week, heading into this race weekend, there's a lot of questions. Once again, like I said, this is the first road course race of this season. There used to be very clear favorites at road courses. You could count on pretty much the same guys finishing top 5 almost every road course. That's not the case anymore. Everyone has caught up with this next-gen car. Certain guys have emerged as very good. We saw Michael McDowell went and won a race last year. Michael McDowell is suddenly a very good road course racer. Daniel Suarez is suddenly a very good road course racer after, going through his early season or his early career struggles of just being absolute garbage at this racetrack. So could we see someone like Ty Gibbs emerge and get his first win? He probably could have won at Bristol last weekend. He's been very strong this season overall. I actually did put a bet in earlier today on Ty Gibbs. He's at 10-1 at Caesars. I had a profit boost of 100%, so I got him at 20-1. I don't really like betting him there, in that 10-1 range, but I will take a shot at 20-1. I will say I ran my algorithm this week, before practice, before qualifying. I ran it just to get an early look on things. This isn't final or anything, but it really likes Ty Gibbs. I will tell you that. So we'll find out soon enough on who's going to be good at Circuit of the Americas. But this is a list of drivers that I'm definitely targeting heading into this weekend's race. We'll be back next week when we talk about Richmond and the Easter race at What's up, everybody? Jordan McAbee here, lead NASCAR analyst over at RotoBaller.